So the Star Wars theory versus Pablo Hidalgo thing has sparked some trouble within Lucasfilm. If you don't know what this drama is all about, quick summary: Pablo made fun of Star Wars theory for crying at the Luke reveal. Star Wars theory waited about 6 hours and then called out Pablo, who then deleted his tweet but made it his Twitter header. So Pablo doubles down and then about 24 hours later gives a fake corporate apology. Then some other Lucasfilm employees step in to defend Pablo, and now we're here. Twitter has been a battleground recently ever since all of this happened. It seems like everyone has an opinion, but it also seems like the situation is bringing all the fans together. But while it's bringing the fans together, it's splitting the higher ups in two. This includes corporate employees, creatives, actors, and directors. It seems like some sort of civil war is brewing within Lucasfilm, and it's really not looking good for them. We'll talk about that more later in the video. We have a couple of very interesting tweets to go over, and they can be interpreted in a number of ways. Let's get into it. So let's start off with this Rian Johnson tweet and get it out the way. Rian responded to a tweet of something totally unrelated and said, "Tears literally streaming down my face." Now I feel like people are just trying to get Rian on something that he didn't do here, but Rian has been known to be spiteful towards Last Jedi haters in the past. He even called out the Prophet Mike Zero once. So this very well may be a subtweet directed at Theory making fun of him, and if this is the case, then I'm really starting to feel bad for Theory. I mean, the guy is just taking crap from everyone. Pablo Hidalgo is one thing, but when it gets as high as Rian Johnson, that's something else altogether. If Rian Johnson made fun of me like that, I wouldn't be able to handle that at all. So props to Theory for the way he's handling the situation. Now let's get to the Mark Hamill tweet. This one I think is going to do wonders for fandom and for Dave and John, but I think it will also cause further division within Lucasfilm. Mark tweeted, "Sometimes the greatest gifts are the most unexpected and something you never realized you wanted until it was given. Hashtag thank you John and Dave." And this is all tweeted alongside of a picture of the Luke reveal in The Mandalorian. This sparks so many conversations. We know that Mark hated the way Luke was portrayed in The Last Jedi. He expressed that many times. And what he's saying here is that this is how he and the fans want to see Luke. And I think it's great that he's expressing his love for this moment. It shows Lucasfilm and it shows the fans that even though it wasn't necessarily him on the screen, that was the Luke that he and the fans wanted to see. Now there is another huge direction we can go with this tweet, and if this tweet is coincidental, it's extremely timely. What I believe Mark is doing here is telling Lucasfilm that he stands not only with Star Wars theory, but also with everyone else who was outraged at Pablo's statements. Mark is saying that what Pablo said was wrong, and that something needs to be done about it. Now I know this is reading a lot into a very simple tweet, but the timing of the tweet was just too perfect for it to not be about this. Also, with him using the hashtag thank you John and Dave, he is saying thank you for saving Star Wars and for saving Luke. He's telling Lucasfilm that this is Star Wars, and that he approves of them running the show because they know how to run it best. I personally think this was an amazing statement by Mark. So much said by him in such little words. And the impact of this will be gigantic. Not only will this affect what Lucasfilm thinks about Star Wars, but it will also let all the fans know that we are making a difference and that Luke Skywalker himself stands with us. I believe the Rian Johnson tweet to be harmless, but he does have a track record of being very snarky with his tweets. So I wouldn't be very shocked if he did do it on purpose, and if he did, I would lose all respect for him. But I do think people are trying to make his tweet seem disrespectful towards Star Wars theory because they hate his Star Wars movie. For now, I'm just going to give him the benefit of the doubt because it does seem harmless to me. This Mark Hamill tweet might cause some shockwaves though. To me, his tweet is a sign that the fandom will finally be united under John and Dave. And the tweet shows that he is standing with the fans. He also shows that he is standing against Pablo and any Pablo defenders. While I think the Rian tweet is being taken way out of context, I do think the Mark Hamill tweet is exactly what we think it to be. It's a statement that says Pablo is wrong for telling people they shouldn't get emotional at Lucasfilm's content. He is saying that he is standing with Theory and all of us. I absolutely love this tweet from Mark. And while Mark's tweet seems like it's going to bring us all together, I also think it will cause some division. Not in the fandom, but inside of Lucasfilm. Lucasfilm employees have been standing with Pablo, but Lucasfilm made Pablo apologize. And Mark is now standing with Theory against Pablo. And he's also standing on the side of John and Dave, which it seems like Pablo is against. So there is a lot of division going on inside of Lucasfilm, and I think a civil war may be brewing in there. I just hope it doesn't affect anything that John and Dave are doing. I hope they just keep their heads down and continue to do great things. While Star Wars fandom is coming together, it seems like Lucasfilm is breaking apart. What do you think about Rian Johnson's tweet? I personally think it's getting blown way out of proportion just because people don't like the guy because of his Star Wars movie. But also let me know what you think of the Mark tweet. I read into it a lot and I think it means a lot of different things, but let me know if I'm absolutely crazy and it really just doesn't mean anything. If you did like this video, consider checking out some of my other content and maybe even subscribing. Also, if you liked the video, leave a like on the video. But other than that, thanks for watching the video and I hope to see you on the next one.